Hello and welcome back, dear viewers. Today we're going to be playing a large charge minion named Wallow the Wretched. It's a warlock legendary that picks up every dark gift given to our minions while this guy is in our hand or in our deck, to be honest. Reading this part of the cards cost me a little while, so let's try jump into some warlock games. The plan here is not too complex, just stay alive long enough, give our Wallow a lot of dark gifts, and play close the game by playing Wallow. So there are many useful dark gifts. We are looking for charge mainly and wind fury, pretty strong, doubles the output damage from our guy. We're facing a rogue. The rogue can prove to be perhaps too aggressive for this hand, so I'm going to go ahead and try to find some answers to early boards so we can stay in the game longer. Demonic Assault deals 3 damage and summon a couple of taunts. I think we are going to be needing this pretty soon. Yeah, for the time being, I'm going to have to settle for a 2-cost Creature of Madness, discovering a 3-cost minion with a dark gift. So our opponent, instead of going very aggro, is doing something sketchy, I should say. Don't know what. All of these minions are pretty fine. We could maybe Overplanner or the Imp as well, but the Exploding Ear probably is the one that prompts the opponent to do something about this. The Exploding Ear shuffles a few bombs into the opponent's deck, and therefore the opponent should be concerned about removing this instead of committing to his plan. But to be fair, the other discovery options were also very tempting. Now, let's see. Also notice that the metal detector cannot trade alone with the Exploding Ear, so the opponent is going to need another card if he wants to earn another coin. So let's see. This Shadow Flame Stalker discovers 2 demons. Well, it discovers 1 demon, but we get 2 with a dark gift. The opponent sacrificed the weapon. That's acceptable for me. And I'm going to give the opponent another target. Give myself a couple of demons with hopefully charge. Divine Shield and Wind Fury. I suppose this is fine. And we get 2 of them, and with the Overgrown Horror, these guys are going to cost no mana to play. So, could go do that. Let's see what is the opponent going to do here. Alright. Now, the truth is that I want to find more dark gift to play. I think I want to take down that bad boy here, or maybe play one of these. We have drawn the Critter Caretaker, which restores 3 health to both heroes at the end of each turn. The opponent, I like seeing the opponent spending the weapon charges on a guy. Let's see, for 6 mana he's going to play the Sandbox Scoundrel. That's scary. That was purchased to remove 1-cost minion. Ouch. Alright. So, what to do next? I think I will begin with my Raptor. Let's see a dark gift that I want. I do not want the elusive, to be honest. Maybe the mutating life form. The taunt I don't like for my Wallow plan, but I do not want an Octosari. So let's go ahead with this. Drop the Stonehill Defender. And pick, well, the Fordring maybe. I don't think I'm going to be playing it anyways, but we'll see. Next turn I expect to drop the Overgrown Horror and hopefully something else alongside. The opponent also loves the Dark Gifts. It's only a 2-cost discount. Should I wait one more turn? The opponent wants... I'm surprised the opponent didn't use Shadow Step on this guy. Strange. There are ways for the opponent to take my own guy from my deck. I have to be worried about that, maybe. Now, I could table flip and play the Lord Sabius. I think that's probably better for me. Come on, charge. Reborn works. Let's get Reborn. I would like to find Wind Fury and charge next. In my following Dark Gift. Oh, I already have Wind Fury, so I'm only missing charge and perhaps summon a 2/2. Would also be nice to find.
Now this is treasure.
Okay, the opponent drawing a lot of cards. This is pretty scary, but the opponent is sitting at 18, so I actually have lethal if I play my Wallow the Wretched. No, I do not have charge yet. That's the only thing. I'm missing charge. All right. I have 19 cards left. Probably I'm going to have to play the Overgrown Horror next. And maybe mutating life form and hope to survive. There are a couple of board clears I could use. Shadow Flame. Let's play this first. The life form and the Fiendish Servant. True, I do have a couple of taunts in the way, but if the opponent can remove those, I'm pretty much done for. It seems to me that the opponent is making room to play more minions. Nice thing about the mutating life form is that every time it gets hit, it's going to pick up a random bonus, which includes Divine Shield, Life Steal, Poisonous Reborn, Trash, Elusive Taunt, or Wind Fury. And all of those combine pretty nicely, unless the opponent destroys my guy. Oh no, the bomb! Oh no, the Raiding Party, my taunt is gone, Fireark is burned. Oh, the irony. So the opponent was Fireark all along. Goes face. Alright, I'm missing charge, so I need to pick charge out of the options from the Stalker. Please do it. Or, okay, come on, please. Charge. Yeah, the Sacrificial Imp, and we win this game. Boom, bada bim, bada boom, bada bam. Okay, this was a bit stressful, but you see, that's the way this deck plays out. You have to hope to get the proper gifts and finish the game. let's do it one more time, hopefully. Of course, in this age of Hearthstone, we're going to be facing a lot of decks that have a similar play pattern, which is not my favorite. For instance, we may find mages with Colossus, hunters with the King Flash. It's kind of not fun to play against. Alright, we see a druid here. The druid decided to immediately leave the game. I'm not sure why, but I'm not going to bother too much about that. Let's try to find a new opponent. It was a paid actor for content, maybe. Maybe the opponent didn't want the dark gifts, but more likely the opponent was probably grabbed the wrong deck. It has happened to me, wanting to play one game and you grab the deck that it's not the one you wanted. Okay, against the priest. I expect the priest to be playing some form of dragons synergy, so I'm going to try to use Critter Caretaker to help me draw more cards in the early game and try to assemble my dark gifts as soon as possible. This is a race. If the opponent finds the the Sarimi in time, the priest wins. If I find my dark gifts before the opponent can play Sarimi, probably I win. So that's the situation in Hearthstone nowadays. It's just a race. Tap. And there's a dark gift. No point in attacking because this Critter Caretaker heals back the opponent. From these cards I'm going to pick the Nerubian Egg because the priest may be running some board clears, then the Nerubian Egg actually works nice against those. Alright, trying to maybe play this and one of these. Alright, well, I'm not going to be playing the Nemsi, I suppose, because we don't want to summon our demons, so let's take the Meadow Strider, which is too costly, but maybe we get to drop this someday. The presence of the egg that probably deters the opponent from casting a board clear, but not for long, I expect. There's our Wallow. Let's play you. And we're going to grab +3 attack and lifesteal, I guess. I could keep this buff too. Yeah, maybe I do.
Come closer, critters.
Now this guy provides the opponent with endless random dragons. I wish I would, if I were able to take this guy away, it would be great. He got a Shaman Dragon that discovers a 5-cost card and gains 1 mana crystal. This is a lovely guy. I wish this were in every class. No, my caretaker. All right, we know we're finding our Stonehill Defender here, but I'm not eager to play this guy just yet. Get the Treacherous Tormentor twice now, which means I get to discover 2 more Dark Gift, and also this guy has Charge. So now, to be fair, I think I should play the Stonehill Defender using my coin. And okay, bumbling bellhop doesn't really matter at this point in the game. And we are going to be drawing our Wallow that already has Wind Fury and Charge. Why Sonder? That's a very good one. Alright, but this body has Charge. Let's discover a new dark gift here. Reborn, yes. Goodbye. Oh no. Alright, we know that the opponent probably has a Zephyr somewhere down the store, so let's play this and try to potentially impact the enemy's battlefield. I hope. Well, I don't know what to do. This guy spawns a lot of 1/1 beetles. If we kill it.
A recurring dream.
No, my egg can no longer attack. This guy makes every minion having 2 less attack until next turn. Scarab keychain. I do have a spell that costs 5 or more. This guy has charge. I suppose this is the play. I could use the Holy Nova or maybe the treacherous guy. I do not want the Bloodhoff and the Health and Toad I'm not going to be using. So let's pick the summon a 2/2 copy and trade this dragon here and play maybe my Scarab. Announce Darkness. Let's get a Cho, a golden one at it, my favorite card. So this guy already has 10 attack and summons a 2/2 copy of it with charge and Wind Fury. That's a lot of damage. Lunar Messenger. No, my face! Okay, can I need to pass through all these taunts right there. Can I do this? I have a lot of damage, guys, but I don't know if that's enough. I think it may be enough. So this should be accompanied with a small 2/2 guy that trades with this. And I think I have lethal here. Goodbye, you. Then it reborns with full enchantments. Clear the other taunt, go face. And finally, the imp destroys my minion but resummons again with Wind Fury and charge. And we defeated the priest in a miracle comeback. Victory! Woohoo! A charged minion that kills the enemy 1 turn from 30 health point. Oh, that's so fun! Wow! Alright, one more time. Let's see. Of course, this deck can struggle at some points if we don't get the right dark gifts. Our plan is perhaps not too consistent here. Well, there are going to be bad games. Sometimes we get our victories. we are facing a paladin now. If the paladin is especially aggressive, we are going to be done for. I'm going to try to keep up with domino effect and early board presence with early taunts, and meanwhile trying to build up our Wallow if possible. Discover a 2-cost card. Let's get the coconut cannoneer. Maybe this helps me clear the path. Yeah, this deck is pretty strong against me. So let's... I think I'm going to go with the coconut plan here. Hopefully we can use this to stay on the game. Okay, this ace, when it gains attack, reduces the cost of a card in the opponent's hand. Let's play our taunt, which is promptly going to die. And the sleepy resident. That's our best hope for staying in the game. But if I cannot assemble a Wallow fast enough, I'm not going to win this game. So I can discover 2 gifts here. Let's begin with the Avant Gardening, because this makes a 3-cost their gift. Alright. The elusive. I don't like the elusive, but I could also go with the cost 2 less. Yeah, I suppose the taunt is better at this point. Attack you. Hopefully the cannoneer helps here. Come on, one more shot, please. No, we're on target. Alright, the escape pod summoning a copy greatly helps, because we get 2 attacks with Rush, giving the adjacent minions +1/+1, and Rush as well. Another service ace. This is scary. The opponent's largest guy up there is going to be so cheap. What do we do here? Okay, for starters, we're going to play the Overgrown Horror. Attack first with this guy. No, come on, Cannoneer. Well, alright. Cannoneer missed the opportunity. So to avoid mistakes, I'm going to play the escape pod first, because it gives the bonus to adjacent minions, and it's kind of difficult to figure out how to do it properly. Okay. The opponent doesn't want to attack here. Alright, play this first. Thailand.
This is not what we stood for.
Let me think. Alright, you go here, making this larger. Alright, 6, that's fine.
Rotten to the core.
Then this, I suppose. You have Rush. Let's attack here in preparation for maybe domino effect. Our hero power costs 2 more mana because the opponent played the tech card, the Blowtorch Saboteur. I don't like my position right now, but Let's see. The opponent should probably... Okay. Expected. There's the guy. I think I do play the sleepy resident here. Should hopefully stop the opponent from doing much to me this turn. The one thing that we don't want to see are divine shields all above the other minions. Sea shanties. And nothing else apparently. We do have a table flip on the groin. Let's clear some little guys here and there. And I could die, but I think I need to... If I want to win the game, I need to start getting my dark gifts. Let's get the Tendril. It has AoE. If the opponent tries to kill this, it's an even larger one, and we get a 2/2 copy of the body. We may want to kill our own guy or give taunt to this somehow. It's not going to be easy.
But we fight.
My blood boils for war.
The toy store belongs to the Titans.
All right.
Reporting for duty.
Aborting for duty, that's nasty. I think I'm going to have to play this. Getting 2 demons in hand. This with charge could help later, but my goal here is to play the table flip. And hope to survive here. It's possible if the opponent has the tourist, it could buff this one minion to kill me right now. So it will be very good for me to have more taunts in play. These guys having haste charge, yes, call it like you want, are nice for me.
Reporting for duty.
Ouch. Another table flip, which combined with this doesn't kill the guy. So let's try Raptor Herald. Reborn. Double the battle cries. Let's get this just in case the opponent finds a weapon. I don't really like my chances here, guys, but well, we'll see. 4 total life points is not much to live for. And the opponent decided to quit for reasons unknown. So we have 2 wins today where the opponents quit. If we keep this rate, we are going to reach legend rank in a moment. Okay, let's do a final game for this video. And of course, as always, if you have any comments, suggestions, something you would like me to try, or anything you want to discuss about, please leave a comment and we can try to do it someday in the future. The game. Probably we're going to meet a hunter. No, it's a warrior. All right. All right. So the downside of facing warriors is that they probably run the ghost that could eat our Wallow from our hand. They also have ham that can eat our Wallow from our deck. So this game is a race to try to dodge the disruption from the warrior. I expect this guy to be playing starships and so on. So it's not easy. Let's see, where do we go? The Scarab Keychain, providing Avant Gardening. The main reason for running the Scarab Keychain is for getting extra dark gifts. Depending on what the opponent does, I'm going to play Fracture Power. Destroy one of our mana crystals, but we gain 2 mana crystals within 2 turns. So it's kind of ramping. So it looks like ramping 1 turn. Not the best card, not the worst. The opponent doing similar to this. And we see a ham in our future. Let's drop a Creature of Madness here. And we are looking for charge. All of these bonuses are the ones we like. We start with charge. Because also if we somehow are able to destroy our own sacrificial imp, we're going to be very happy. Now we gain 2 extra mana crystals, which is going to allow us to play what? Let's try this. This seems fine. Get a 2/2 copy of you, and you know what? Let's play the imp already. Of course, this mostly saves me 4 damage to my face, so assuming the opponent decides to trade to deny my taunt. The starship is fine. Not our real plan in the deck, but it's going to help us getting to the late game. I'd like to activate a dark gift here. I could do twice. Let's begin with this. We need Wind Fury and Divine Shield with the Sky providing it. I like it. And we're going to also be gaining so much life. It's kind of absurd. Reborn. Do we have Reborn? Yes, with the Fate Trickster. And also this should draw our table flips. So now the goal is to dodge the opponent eating our Wallow, and we should be ready to close up the game pretty soon. Alrighty then. Drop the Rager with Reborn. And no, it has Wind Fury. Excuse me, my mistake. Play the Fae, the coin, and tap. Alright, not the one we wanted. Now the next best dark gift that I would like to have are damage buffs. So +3 and lifesteal should be nice. The opponent, of course, trying to pass through all the opponent's taunts is going to be sketchy. So that's something else that we have to be concerned about. Hey, no, stop it. Okay. Okay, choo-choo copy. I do not want the elusive bonus, and the mother deck doesn't look good. Let's duplicate our Divine Shield and Divine Fury. Doesn't matter for the Wallow, but the armor from the plated beetle maybe helps us in the future. If the opponent would kill this twice, we may be burning one card from our deck, and that's speaks trouble, so I need to deploy my hand as soon as possible. Phew, that helps, thank you opponent. Now I'm not risk of burning my next cards. Okay, this should give me the table flip that I should be able to play for very cheap cost. Even cheaper if I play this before. And giving me 2 copies of Despicable Dreadlord. For 1 table flip. Play Treacherous Tormentor. And get more 2/2 copies. Chipping down the opponent's armor. Now, oh, that brawl would have helped the opponent. Of course, again, I'm in the same situation as before. If the opponent kills this dragon, I may be burning my Wallow. Oh no, that is a misplay. Sorry, guys. No! Dragon, please survive! Don't die, dragon. No! The dragon died. Uh-oh. Table flip. We lose it, the imp. Okay. We can live without that card. You have a companion when you show up, alright? And we're going to punch the opponent with a couple of spells to the face. And we could be seeing some celiacs here and there. Ham, I don't want to see. Maybe another dirt rat could appear. Tortola, alright. The Tortola is pretty sweet with the help of the Dreadlords. So what should I play? I think I want to start by dropping this Ursel Rager and then attack with my small guy here first. You giving the opponent a bunch of armor there. We gain some too as well. Drop these needs just because we didn't have the room for the 2/2 needs. Alright. I should have done it differently, guys, but well, so be it. We miss a 2/2 small needs, but maybe it's better this way in the end. Uh-oh, Ham, it's finally happening. Oh no, please, there's 1 minion that we want to dodge with Ham. Please don't do it. Do not eat my guy. No! Here comes the moment of truth. We dodged it. Right. Okay. Goodbye. Random legendary. Not a bad random legendary, to be fair. Table flip. This shoots 5 somewhere. Okay. 5 more over there. Should I awaken this? Maybe. Let's discover a dark gift here. A +3 attack and life steal and tap, because the opponent is going to respawn all these guys. Oh! Oh no. Ham number 2 showing up. Oh no. Don't do it, opponent. Don't eat my guy. Heights of Paradise, and no, he wants to launch the battleship. No, another ham. No way. No. I have loved. Okay, now this is in our hand. A bit better. So you have a copy. I'm going to launch you.
I'll shelter you. I'll shelter you.
So now we need to give this guy some more attack. We're going to be summoning a handful of copies of this guy, which it's pretty nice for us. All right, we do have reborn on the guy. Come on, more attack. Maybe the +2/+2 and the elusive.
Jade serpent guide you.
Out of my jungle.
Dirt rat. Sketchy, but maybe helps. Heights of Paradise. More hams. Now, by having, because this now has the elusive, it's going to be more difficult for us to pass, to amp the damage. But we do get the 2/2 copies. Let's begin with this. Thor. Overgrown horror. It can't reduce its own costs now. Let's get this. Discover a 2-cost thing. Discover a pirate. Well, maybe there's a pirate that we want. Coconut Cannoneer again. All right. Now, of course, the presence of Joe may deter the opponent from playing a 10-cost spell. Yeah, I knew it. Here it comes. No, the Angora brochure. That's not the one I wanted. So now the elusive thing means that I cannot kill my own Wallow with my own spells. Oh, meaning I have 22 plus all the 2/2s, each one does 2 damage. So I'm only about 30 damage with this Wallow, when the opponent has 25 extra armor.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough damage here. But we do have the domino effect. Maybe another dark gift here helps. Okay, another Octosari. Just because. Come on, shoot the proper guy. No, that's not it. Okay. This, if the opponent launches the battle cruiser, it could deal 11 random damage. Ouch. Hydration station. All right. Okay, what do we do here? Okay, this is the final attempt. If I had not given this guy elusive, the imp would close up the game. But well, you have already seen how it works. Let's kill this Tortola first. One more shot to you. There we go. The game is not over yet, so we may have one more chance. The thing that the opponent maybe does not realize is that when these old minions die, they are going to return. But another hydration station I expect here, or maybe the ceaseless expanse before. No. Yeah, but I forgot about. Oh no, the reborn is already gone from there. Okay, I was counting on another one of my guys. Or anyways. Guys, I hope you have enjoyed the game. Anyways, we should have gotten there with the elusive is making us lose the game, and of course the opponent with all that armor as well. Okay, the record Wallow attacks in one game, and our last card is not going to help me. And the opponent now launches a guy, plays Kill Jaden, yada yada yada. Done. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to use fatigue damage to destroy my own hero with a one Octosari attack. I mean, I'm going to beat the heck out of my... you are the one with the big head.
You're the one with the big head.
Goodbye, game. The tentacles of death. Six, 7, 8, and 9, and 10, and 11. It keeps going, never stops. Octosari defeat. All right. Well, until next time, guys. Maybe we get legend, maybe we don't. Never, doesn't matter. Sayonara.